Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Ghana Niger Ballers. If you're new here, you know what to do, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Today we're talking about Imade Edna, a player who is eligible to play for Nigeria. Justin Madugu spoke about this player in a recent interview. Now, after Real Sociedad beat Barcelona women's team, Imade scored the only goal for Real Sociedad to give them that 1-0 win against Barcelona, which was incredible. After that, people were like, why is Imade not in the Nigerian Super Eagles team? This girl can play for Nigeria. Why is she not in the Nigerian Super Eagles team? Because she has a Nigerian passport. So everyone has been talking about it. The journalist said he recently asked Justin Madugu about Imade, that why is she not in the Super Falcons team? And this is what Justin Madugu told him after he asked about why Imade was not in the Nigerian Super Falcons team. He said, I made approaches to Edna. We want her to come and play for Nigeria. I tried to reach out 2 or 3 times to get feedback on her feelings about playing for Nigeria because I was aware some people from her family want her to play for Nigeria. That's some people, not everyone in the family, some people from her family. But the agents around her and the team she plays for are really trying to see how they can get her to play for Spain. It's not something that we will decide. She has to take a decision for herself. Does she want to play for Nigeria or Spain? I made an approach when she was with her former team in Granada. I used some of our players in Spain to speak with her. When I got feedback from them, I tried to reach out to her agents to try and connect us with her through the family. Justin Madugu tried to speak with her family. We told them our intention that we want her to come and play for Nigeria. We didn't get a response from them. They never got back to Justin Madugu. It's something we cannot impose. I'm aware that she has a Nigerian passport, but the Spanish authorities are doing everything possible to see how they can get her to play for them. Like I said, it's for her to decide who she wants to play for, but we have made every effort in trying to reach out to her to see how she can come and play for Nigeria. Now, this is actually shocking. Justin Madugu said they've reached out to her 2 or 3 times to play for Nigeria, which means they really wanted her, and she has not gotten back. She hasn't gotten back to Justin Madugu personally. Justin Madugu tried to reach her through her agents. What he's getting is that they are trying to see how they can get her play for Spain. They spoke to her family. They didn't get a response. What does this tell you? This tells you that she doesn't want to play for Nigeria. If she wants to play for Nigeria, she would have at least gotten back to Justin Madugu. But she hasn't. What does that tell you? It means that she has her eyes set on Spain. But she's 25 years old. It's not as if she's a wonder kid or she's 21, 19. She's just starting her career. No, she's 25 years old. It means she had about 3, 4, 5 years before she, start thinking about retiring from football and all that. She's currently in her prime years, 25, 26. So she's waiting on Spain. It means that either someone from Spain national team has told her that, see, we want to include you in our Spanish team, but give us some time. They have promised her that they will include her into the Spain team, or she's not interested. Even if she doesn't get Spain, she doesn't want to play for Nigeria. That one is another issue. If she doesn't want to play for Nigeria, at least just tell Justin Madugu or tell the Nigerian contingent that, see, I don't want to play for Nigeria, I want to play for Spain. Then we'll just focus on other targets. But she has not responded. They have not given a meaningful feedback to, say, oh, I don't want to play for Nigeria, I want to play for Spain. It's just unanswered queries. For me personally, I think she wants to play for Spain, and she's willing to wait to play maybe 22, 3 years or whatever to play for Spain. But it's now tricky. If you choose to, okay, let's say Spain calls you now, are you going to be part of the core players? Because right now, Spain, if you look at the Spanish women's team, they have core players that even if they are scoring goals or they are not scoring goals, they're playing well, they're not playing well. In Spain, there's a different atmosphere altogether. They still call them up. So will Imade be part of that core teams and the Spanish team that they'll be calling all the time? If she gets called up to the Spanish team, will she be called up even when she doesn't perform well? That is what she should be thinking. That is what her agents and her camp should be thinking. If I get called up to this Spanish team, will I be part of the core group? That is what she should be thinking. This thing is confusing because Justin Madugu is contacting Imade 2, 3 times to know if she wants to play for Nigeria, trying to reach to her agents, reach her family members. But Gift Monday in the US, who is ready to play for Nigeria, even if you call her right now, she will fly and come to Nigeria. You are not going to call her. So what is going on? You leave Gift Monday, you are going for Edna Imade. Say you started tracking Edna Imade since when she was in a former club. You even told players, Nigeria Super Falcons players in Spain, to reach out to Imade, which meaning you need her very well. But we have players who can actually give the same output in Gift Monday, but you are not calling her up. What does this tell you? What does this tell you? It doesn't make sense. That's what I gather from this. It doesn't make sense. Imade wants to play for Spain. Leave her to play for Spain. That is what she has chosen. She won't tell you, but that's the path she has chosen. She's 25. She doesn't care if she gets caught up at 30 years, 29 years, 20. She just wants to achieve that long dream or long life dream of playing for Spain. That is what she just wants to get that national cap. She doesn't care how long or how long her time will be at the Spain national team. She just wants to get the opportunity. If she has chosen the Super Falcons, who knows? She might have been, in fact, not even who knows, she would have been part of the people that won the last two WAFCON. She would have gotten something to her name, but she's still waiting on Spain. No problem. It's her choice. We have to respect that. But the thing is that the NFF should start looking for other options. We can't wait on Imade. We can't wait on her anymore. She's not a 21-year-old or 20. She's 25. Can't wait for her anymore. Now, if we look at the attacking options we have, there's some players who are there that didn't even feature in the last WAFCON qualifiers. We have Asisa Toshola, we have Odega. These two players have not retired, but let me tell you an exclusive story. This is a secret too. Don't tell anybody I told you, but I'm hearing that Asisa Toshola is considering retiring from the Super Falcons team, international football, after the next WAFCON. It's a secret, so don't tell anybody I told you. Asisa Toshola will be looking to retire from the Nigerian Super Falcons team after the next WAFCON. It's a secret, so don't tell anybody. In fact, don't share this video. Don't share this video because it's a secret. And also, Francis Odega might also take the same route, but at that one, I'm not sure. But Asisa Toshola, the chances of her retiring after the next WAFCON is high. So that's the secret. So the thing is that after these people retire, which players do we have in mind to replace these players? I know we have one or two, but we need other options in case someone gets injured. How do we integrate our local players who are talented into the Super Falcons team? Let's start now. Let's not wait for these players to retire before we start integrating them. We should put the young strikers, the young forwards with these experienced players, so I will tell them that, see, don't be scared when I was called up. This is how I handled it, the pressure and all those things. Put them now so that they'll get the experience, learn from the best before they retire. That's how you do things. So the Super Falcons, whoever is in charge, the NFF, they should start now to look for replacements for our aged players that are close to the end of their career, and look for a way to integrate them into the national teams. I would like to know your thoughts. What do you think about the entire story, the entire situation, Edna Imade call up and all that, and the snub of Gift Monday and how it affects the Nigerian Super Falcons team, and also the secret I told you about Asisa Toshola retiring after the next WAFCON? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.